Hey, it's Matt, and today is my 1 month auntie. Alright, so, changes so far. I know I already touched upon some of this things that I started to see 1 week in auntie, but, and honestly, it's not too much different from then. It's just kind of progressing. I mean, they weren't very far along at all, especially not compared to like now, but I mean, they're still pretty slow-ish, I guess. Alright, so we're going to start from head to toe on physical changes. So, my eyebrows, I can't tell. I think they might have like started to get a little thicker. I really am not sure because my eyebrows are always kind of like, I wouldn't say caterpillars, but caterpillars. They're not like ginormous, but they're there. They're very there. Alright. Other than that, I don't want to call them mustache because it's really not, like it's nowhere near there. It's like not even close. But so the hairs above my lip have been coming in darker and thicker, and I'm starting to get them here. It used to like just be like here, like literally just up there, but it's here as well. I've been shaving every couple days now, and it's growing back within like a day or two, dark and whatever, mostly here, but we're getting some coming back here. That takes like another day or so to start coming in. But yeah, I've talked about why I was shaving even pre-T in another video, so if you want to go look, I believe I mentioned that in my gender dysphoria video. But yeah, so that's not like oh, I just kind of want to shave because it makes me feel better. I mean, yes, it still does, but now it's kind of like, it gets kind of like, I don't know, I don't like the way it looks. It's like these awkward little like dark, kind of slightly thicker hairs like over here and here, and then like a little guy here or so, and it just, I don't like the way it looks, so I'll shave that off. Here I'm really not getting anything at all. Kind of sucks, but I'll still shave that anyway. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, it's for face shape. I honestly wasn't even going to mention this, but earlier today, 2 of my friends actually brought up that my face is slightly changing a little bit. I don't think it's really anything very noticeable, or even if it is at all, but I thought it was worth a mention since 2 people pointed out. One person said that my face looked a little more masculine, but that honestly could have just been the photo that they had seen. And then the other person said that it was like getting a little chubbier, which is probably due to weight gain, but we'll get to that. Down more, my neck, I think it's gotten a little bit thicker. Probably not by much, but you know, going like this, it just kind of, it fills more in my hand. My hand doesn't reach as far as around, so I'm going with it's gotten a little thicker. Don't know by how much or whatever. I did measure it, I think when I was 2 weeks, or maybe around 2 weeks auntie, so I can compare it when I find my tape measure, and I will do that probably a little further down the line when I think, sorry I just got so close, when I think that it's really getting thicker, but for now it's whatever. It may or may not be, but I think it is, because just by that. Oh, I completely forgot on my face. I am getting so oily. I've never had that problem. I've always had like perfect skin, but just starting at about like the 2-week mark, my face has been getting really oily, especially like over here. I guess like the T, whatever, I don't know. But it's my whole face, and I guess like my back too. But I'm trying to control that. I mean, probably can't see here, but I got like a little pimple. There's one, got one over here. There's one down here, so I can't tell on here because my freckles kind of blend in, but yeah, I have a couple pimples on my face, and honestly that's not usual. I very, very rarely ever get pimples, so this is like a huge breakout to me to have 3 pimples on my face at one time. I've also gotten a couple spots on my back, which is kind of gross. Maybe TMI, I really don't care. It's whatever. it's a change. It's a thing that's happening, so we're gonna mention it. It's worth a mention. It's a change. But yeah, so oily and not fun. Not the change I've been wanting, but we'll accept it because that means things are happening. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so moving down, I really haven't had any changes in muscle. I know that's kind of common, but I mean, I probably have strength. Yeah, I feel a little bit stronger, but in actual muscle definition, probably not, because I'm a lazy piece of crap that doesn't go to the gym like I really should be, which probably also has something to do with the weight gain issue that we will still touch upon later, because that doesn't really fall in. That's like more of a whole body. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So yeah, where was I? Oh, okay, so no really muscle definition or anything, but the hair on my arms, as I said last time, I was getting more on like the sides and like my hands and stuff. That's continually progressing, and it's getting even more noticeable. I'm actually getting it on like my bicep over here and everything. It's like just popping up in places that it never was. Like it's going all the way up to almost my shoulder now. But that's fine. It's darker and thicker again, a little bit on my arms. It's much more noticeable. I mean, I always had hairy arms, but nothing that bad. Oh, armpit hair. I know that's weird. It's like going up higher than it used to be. Do you like my armpit? I'm showing you guys my armpit. So yeah, it used to be like more in this, just in the center, and now it's like starting to travel up farther and lower. Whatever. I really don't know why I showed you guys that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Chest hair. Honestly, nothing like dark or anything, but I'm getting like little baby hairs in the center of my chest. Enough that like when I look down, I'm like, oh hey, you guys are there now. Not like, if you take like blonde to brown, it's probably like a light dirty blonde. They're dark enough to like be semi-noticeable if I'm looking. I tend to try not to, but they're kind of there. They're there enough that I'm like, oh hey, we're doing things. Down further, I have had no chest shrinkage. I know that apparently happens to some people. That has not happened to me yet. I really hope it does. I mean, either way, I'm gonna need surgery, top surgery, but it's not now. We're not there yet. So any shrinkage is good shrinkage. Moving down more, I have the beginning. I feel like I missed something that I said I was gonna touch upon. I don't really care. Well, if I'll remember it. If not, then it's probably not that important. I don't think I've had any voice changes either. If anything, it's like the slightest bit, but I really don't think my voice has changed at all. I'll probably put a little comparison at the end though to see where we're at. But my happy trail, that it's growing in really weird. Like most people, I guess, like from what I've noticed, is just like it starts at the bottom, like below your belly button, is where you start to see the happy trail coming in. And for some reason, that doesn't like to grow very well for me. I'm getting like a couple random dark hairs here and there, but there's really nothing like, it's not a lot of them. It's really weird. But above my belly button, yeah, I'm getting a bit of a happy trail, which is really strange. Like, I wish it would just complete or, you know, be normal. I don't know. I don't know why my body's weird like this. A lot of questions. Down a little further, all I'm just going to say is bottom growth has continued a little bit. It's nothing insane, but it's happening. It's there. And legs. My leg hair is getting much thicker, continue growing. It's actually going up my thigh even more than it had been, and growing in like parts of my calves that I used to not have hair. Really no change in what I'm saying from like 1 week, but it's gotten thicker and better hair since then. Not exactly related, but I had my shot 2 days ago, and I don't know if this is normal or not, but lately I've been getting the last 2 shots. I have been so sore, not near the injection site, like on this, I guess it's the same muscle, but like by my knee, which is really weird. I'm putting that in part to the first time it didn't happen, I drove there and only walked like maybe a block to the appointment, and the second and third appointments, I went to a different part of the city and had to take a train and then walk, I believe it was like 13 blocks to the appointment, 13 blocks back, but we also made a couple pit stops and got ramen and stuff, you know. So I think that it has to do with that and the walking that has made it become sore or something. I don't know. I know like a lot of people do have like soreness for like a day or whatever, but it's like really, last time, I mean, it's not as bad this time, but last time it was really bad. Like, it lasted for at least like 4 days, and it would not go away, and it wasn't like near the site, it was all by my knee, so I didn't, like, the end of the muscle above my knee, it was really weird. It's not really a change on because of, like, the timing of tea, it's just because of the shots, I guess. I don't know, it was weird. Thought I'd mention it, I don't know why. But yeah, so not exactly, well, this is a physical change. Alright, as I was saying before, the weight gain. I have gained 9 pounds in the last month, and I'm not really sure if I should attribute that to possible muscle. I definitely have a little more fat than I did, and it's not redistributing. Can't speak today, apparently. So yeah, I don't know if I should attribute that to tea or just making me gain weight, because I've heard that, or the fact that I am constantly hungry, or maybe a mix of the two. But yes, I've gained 9 pounds since I started tea. That's a great number. It's fine. Then other non-physical changes that were actually not weight gain, because that was a physical change and I'm an idiot. But my non-physical changes. Alright, so this is probably a little nerdy, but I came up with this like I've been recording for over 10 minutes. Literally right before I started this video. But if any of you are wrestling fans, you might understand this. Alright, so, you know Triple H. I may not be a wrestler, but honestly, I feel like I'm like the trans equivalent of Triple H. And not because I'm Hunter Hearst Helmsley or like anything like that. No, because I'm hungry, horny, and hot. That's literally the epitome of the changes that I've been feeling. Alright, so we'll touch base on that. Hungry, yes. As I said in the last time, my hunger has skyrocketed. And I don't know why. This is literally not probably because of tea or the hunger at all. I've just been craving ice cream 24/7. Like, I actually had ice cream tonight and that was great. But I've been craving ice cream so bad. But yeah, hunger is definitely there. It's definitely living. And I've never been this hungry in my life, and it's kind of stressful. Horny, yes. I'm literally your typical pubescent boy right now, and on my mind is either food or sex. And also, like, not wanting to break out, but that's it. It's for the most part what I'm thinking about most of the time if I'm not doing homework and not at work. But even then, it's fine. And then hot. I am hot so often. It is so bad. Like, okay, so I know I talked about how, like, in class I'd, like, have to take off my jacket and whatever. I am sweating like crazy now. Like, I don't even know what to do with it. Like, I'm at work, and I'm, like, overheating, dying, because I have to wear, like, I mean, I sometimes break dress code a little bit because I still have, like, all the old shirts that technically fit what I'm supposed to be wearing, but it's whatever. So, I wear button-ups, like, dress shirts, you know, the collar, long sleeves, all that, and then with a vest over it. So I am overheating when I'm running around doing stuff. It's so bad. Like, I don't want to sweat through my shirt, but I know I am. Like, I know I am. thank God for the vest, but like my armpits are open and it's not fun. At least I'm not the only one, so it's I guess it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I am hot like crazy. I am sweating more than I ever was, and I would like that to chill. Like, I hope that it's not like a permanent thing that I'm always gonna be hot like this, because it's not the end of the world if I'm like a little hotter, but like I get such bad like hot flashes, and then it stays for like a while, and I'm not loving it. That's it. Emotionally, I haven't really had too much of a change. I guess at times I'm slightly more confident, but there's different things that cause me to be confident. Like the day I got my Packer, and like I first went out, like I was like, hell yeah, like let's go. I was pretty confident then. There's like stupid things. I'll just get random boosts of confidence, so I'm not really sure if it's heat or not. That it's a little more often right now, but I know that I don't pass, and I know that I'm not going to. I mean, it's exciting when someone like correctly genders me or whatever in public, but it's very, very unoften. It's not often, all right? It's not often. So, there's not much of a confidence boost. I feel a little bit better about myself, and I'm happy, I'm excited. So, I guess that is an emotional change, but there's nothing like super major. It's just, this is going to happen. It's not like, oh my god, this is amazing, things are happening, things are changing. Yes, they are, but it's not like super noticeable. Like, I will probably get to that point where I'm like ecstatic, bouncing off the walls when my voice drops. Like that first major drop, oh my god, I will be just celebrating to, I don't even know how to describe it. But for now, this is where we are at. That's about it for changes I've noticed. But yeah, so don't forget, if you want to keep updated or see any other videos, because not all my videos are going to be updates, to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. My name's Matt. As of today, I started tea this morning. Hey, it's Matt, and it's my 1 month on tea.